Well, good morning, folks. A very warm welcome along to each and every one of you. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms at number 471 Papanui Road. Mark Morrison is my name, one of two auctioneers working alongside you here on this beautiful Canterbury day. I would like to announce that we actually have a hot dog stand available outside. We've got the food truck out there, so if you're feeling peckish, if it's been a few hours since breakfast, or you're just feeling like you need to be bulking up over these end of winter months, then do make yourself known to the guys out at the hot dog stand. I'm sure they'll be very happy to put. It's complimentary, by the way, on Harcourts Gold, on behalf of the Harcourts Gold ownership and management team. So have a hot dog on us and enjoy the delicious food that is awaiting out there. Now, before we get going, I do just need to take some time to make a health and safety announcement, if we could. Of course, we find ourselves in ever-changing times, slightly different times here with COVID-19 being at level number 2. You will have noticed when you came in the auction room that we asked you to sign in, we asked you to sanitize. We would ask that you sanitize on the way out as well. We'll be wiping down the auction room in between our half-hour allotments just to make sure that we're doing the right thing and keeping things nice and clean. Should you become unwell in the next 14 days, just make that known to the agent that you're working with or one of the Harcourts Gold management or ownership team. That would be most appropriate, and also, of course, to seek medical advice. If you are feeling at all unwell this morning, we would respectfully ask that you do leave. As I said, we just find ourselves in different times at the moment. You'll notice that we are utilising social spacing around the room, so our room looks a little bit different to what it might normally look. Our seats are all separated into little bubbles. You'll also note that we've taped the floor off into particular areas. Now, I know it's a busy morning, but I would ask, if you're with a particular group or partner or peer, that you would remain in one of those seated spaces or in fact taped off areas as best as we possibly can. We're just trying to follow the rules here, guys. We know it can be a little bit of a hassle, but we would just ask that you do that. I don't know if Auntie Jacinda's going to pop in at any stage this morning and just check that we're all following the rules. I would hate for her to have to see us not following those rules. So we thank you for following those rules and working alongside us on that. Well, we've got a really exciting morning here today, some 15 auctions, in fact 17 for the week. We've successfully brought 2 other auctions forward this week. Last Friday, number 2 Sky Place was brought forward and sold. Fantastic result for our owners there. And on Monday, number 26 Lansbury Avenue as well was brought forward and sold. So fantastic action. As I said, another 15 auctions today. We've got a brought forward first up, which I'll be introducing very, very shortly, and then 14 further auctions for your bidding and buying pleasure. Now, I'd like to firstly acknowledge our owners, and thank them for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We do appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace, and we thank and acknowledge them for their choice in working with the fantastic team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, there are a few faces that I would like to introduce to you. There's plenty of assistance and help for you here this morning. Lynette McFadden, John McFadden, our business owners here at Harcourts Gold, they'll be floating and roaming around the room, always here to help, as well as Chris Kennedy. He'll be up here at the podium as well, coming in as an impact player off the bench, as another auctioneer calling 5 of our auctions this morning. Chris is also one of our Harcourts Gold business owners as well. I've got Anna McKenzie to Chris's left, one of our managers here in the Papanui office. Kyle Sutherland over to the right as well from our Papanui office. Margaret Danza there on the phone, already hustling away from our Redwood office, and to her left is Nicola Craig from our Parklands and New Brighton office as well. So plenty of help and assistance. I've got our 2 superstars here, or 3 superstars there as well, with Hayley as well, driving the technology. They'll be making sure that the bids that we receive are placed up on screen. They're driving the presentation, and we're also beaming out to the World Wide Web as well. So Cindy Braun, as well as Alana Davey there up off to my side, helping us out as well. So plenty of help, plenty of friendly faces here to assist and guide you through this morning's proceedings. Now, folks, I know that the team at Harcourts Gold will have made all of the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you, including the LIM, the title, and the contract from which we work from, which has been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand as well as the Auckland District Law Society. Now, when it comes to bidding and buying auction, it should come as no surprise to you that there are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to. First and foremost, our properties, we sell them subject to a confidential reserve price. We won't be disclosing that price to you. It's your job as the bidders to basically get us up and over that reserve price. Assuming we can do that together, the highest bid that Chris or I may accept will be the purchaser. Now, Chris or I, we may nominate the sum by which those bids increase. We can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. If a dispute does arise with the bid, if there's any argy-bargy with any of the bidding, I doubt that that will be the case, but should there be any uncertainty on those bids, more than likely we'll just revert to the last undisputed bid and we'll recommence the bidding sequence from there. Now, in the absence of your bidding participation, Chris or I may place bids on behalf of our owners. These are known as vendor bids. It's not our preference to place those. We only place them in a couple of situations. Normally, if you're not bidding, that's the time that we would place bids. So if you don't want to see Chris or myself bidding, clear and simple, just bid yourself and it will make things much, much easier. If we do exercise that right to place those vendor bids, you can be rest assured of two things. The first one being is that they're always under the reserve price. Secondly, we'll make them exceedingly clear to you. Ironically, using language such as vendor bid, or the bidders with me language such as that. Now, the conclusion of the auction, which is nominated by the gavel coming down to the rostrum, such as this, if it comes down in your favour, congratulations, you are the successful purchaser. Before you pop the champagne bubbles, there are a few undertakings that you must take care of. Firstly, you will sign the agreement, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved sale and purchase guide. Secondly, you will arrange to make payment of a very neat 10% of the purchase price. And thirdly and lastly, you'll complete the GST information as outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement here this morning. I remind you, of course, that all of your bidding, it is cash and it is unconditional. We now look to move forward to our first offering of the day, number 102 Idris Road. I welcome in Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. There you are, Mark, over in the corner stool, beavering away as usual. And Jenny Laney, you've been ably supported by Jenny as well, a real estate 1-2 punch there in bringing to the market number 102 Idris Road in Fendalton. Now, as I mentioned before, this is a brought forward auction, so the rules by which we play by here are ever so slightly different to what I had just explained for the remaining 14 auctions that we will see coming up next. Our owners have accepted an offer which is acceptable to them. That is effectively our start price, that is our reserve. Therefore, I will not be placing any bids on behalf of my owners. I'm very happy to work with any bidding that we may receive this morning. If we receive bidding, once I announce that pre-auction offer level, we will effectively hold an auction. If I don't see any further bidding over and above that pre-auction level, then I'll simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer and it will be sold. So 102 Idris Road in Fendalton, more formally described as being an estate in freehold. Free simple is language of the past. An estate in freehold, some 1,012 square metres of that freehold land. Lot 15 on deposited plan 2221, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mark and Jenny made available to each and every one of you. Vacant possession, that is of course guaranteed on that conjoined settlement and possession date set forward for Friday the 9th of October of this year. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale being clauses 21 through to 25 inclusive. You've read, understood and acknowledged those, and as I mentioned before, all of your bidding here is cash and it is unconditional. Well, Idris Road, let's have a look here at this property, this offering, as I said, brought forward by a pre-auction offer in the last couple of days. We sell for you this morning, folks, the classic Kiwi dream here, that quarter acre of land where you and your family's future memories, well, it's a blank canvas here, isn't it? You can create them over the years to come. Very much an original 1930s home awaits you that sits on the property very proudly. There's a number of options here, of course, for those who see potential for the future. Do you renovate, do you detonate, or do you simply create? It's your choice here, a whole lot of options. You can take peace of mind from the fact that you're located in an outstanding location. All of the boxes are ticked here. The school zones, it's close to Mirabale, the city one way, the airport another direction. You're in the heart of it all here. This is a great part of town. Folks, I'm going to announce that pre-auction offer in but a moment. I'll let you all digest that. Should we receive further bidding from there, we'll hold an auction, otherwise I will simply knock the property down to the initiator. 102 Idris Road, we've received a pre-auction offer at $825,000. I welcome an 850 to go. But at 825, that's where we sit and we stand, and I sell. At 825, do we hold an auction this morning? Happy to take $10,000 if you're more comfortable at that level. But at 825, I'll give you 3 opportunities to bid. First, at 825. Second chance then for a 1/4 acre slice of paradise. Don't have many like this come up for sale. Geez, I'm expecting some bidding here. What do we say? Who plays first? Or are we just going to knock it down? Is someone going to get away at 825 with their future dreams? Third, final time, don't leave your run any later. I will not accept any late bids. At 825, you going to bid, Margaret, on the phone? Won't take any late bids. Third and final time at 825. The hammer's up, Margaret. I'm going to knock it down. At 825,000, last chance. It's selling. Make no mistake. It's now or never. Goes it goes. It's going. It is sold.
Well done.
Well done. Congratulations to our owners and to our new purchasers at 102 Idris Road. Fantastic result there. Very much for your patience. I now move us forward in our program to our second offering of this morning for your bidding and buying pleasure, number 11 Catkins Lane in Matai. Sharon Trumper, fantastic to be working alongside you. You've been looking after our beautiful owners and looking after our interested parties as they navigate the twists and turns towards home ownership at number 11 Catkins Lane, an estate in freehold, more formally described as being 558 generous square metres of that freehold land, being lot 6 on deposited plan 407438, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Sharon and the team made available to each and every one of you. Vacant possession that is guaranteed come that conjoined settlement and possession date, which is set out for the 2nd of October of this year, or by mutual agreement by both parties. The 2nd of October is a Friday, in case you were interested. I draw your attention to the list of chattels. That remains as circulated, an extensive list of chattels, I might add, and I note there that the fridge freezer, that is negotiable. Now, I draw your attention to the further terms of sale as well towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 25 inclusive. I do just make it, I would like to make it known to all parties in the room that we have, of course, had a late change to those further terms of sale, most notably clause 22.3, which I will just take the time to read out to all the parties in the room. The parties acknowledge that there will be no assignment of any residual rights in the EQC claim. This claim has been closed and the EQC has advised that this is unable to be assigned. So that's referring to clause 22. As I said, I know that all parties have been made aware of this and you understand that your bidding and your buying is certainly on that basis. 11 Catkins Lane. Well, I had the opportunity and the privilege of visiting this home a couple of weeks ago. This really is a home of exceptional quality and comfort. It has been configured in a way that allows you to flow between those multiple living spaces. It really is easy here. Inside, outside, the opportunities and the flexibility is clear for all to see. I love the fact that that main living space with that gas fire, well, that's going to be a great place for you to warm your soul in those cooler evenings that we're experiencing at the moment. But when these beautiful days like we're starting to enjoy now are rolling round through summer, that private courtyard is going to be an outstanding place to rest and relax, I would suggest. Now, accommodation, it's plentiful here as well, with 4 double bedrooms, including that master with its sparkling tiled ensuite and that walk-in wardrobe as well. So the king and queen, or queen and queen, or king and king of the house, you will all be taken care of here should you be fortunate enough to be in that master bedroom. Internal access, double garage with the roof storage overhead. Well, that just finishes off the equation here at Catkins Lane. An outstanding property. I just welcome in your bidding participation now. Where do we see the value? Who starts me away with an opening bid, opening offer?
585.
585. Strategic bid here. Love the number as well. Then at 585. Good luck to you. Hope to see you at the end. At 585, and we're officially underway then. Who goes next? Do I suggest 600 might be the next rung up the ladder, but you tell me. 600 there. Puts up 15,000. Good luck to you as well. Hope to see you both at the end. All the very best. At 600, would the retort be 615? But at 600,000, there's the competition. It's not me at this stage. It's 600,000. Do you put another 15 on the nod? She does. At 15,000 then. Moves us through to 600 and 15,030 would be the retort. Very good on the nod here. At 630, I got it here first. And would you say 45? 645, thank you. 3 faces in the race. Be encouraged by the interest. At 645,000 first. Who goes to 60? Twice. At 645 here. Third final time at 645. 650, okay. Puts up another 5 then. Third's the increment, but I'll take the 5 all day long. Happy to do it for you and you as well if you like. But at 650,000 I have. First opportunity here. Got to fight for good properties. Twice now at 650.
Bidding.
Bid here. Another 5. High 5 to you at 655. At 655,000, gone quiet over here, my initiator who kicked this all off. What do you say, another 5,000 perhaps? 665, even better. I should have asked for more. 665, puts forward 10, clearly here to buy the property, good bidding. At 665 I have, what's next? Is it 75 here or perhaps here on the back window? But at 665,000, first chance. Twice, third quickly, 5 here, sticking in the 5s, why not? It's 670 now. It's 670, another 10 perhaps. It's 670, it's against you, or do you just stick with the 5s as well? 670,000, it's at the big window. First chance, I might need some instructions at this stage. Twice now, it's 670.
No?
Yes?
We're actually selling it.
We're selling.
We're selling.
Fantastic. There we go. You heard it here first, folks. At 670, breaking news. The hammer's up. I sell away. It's 680. Good bid. 680 here. Once at 80. Who goes 90? Twice. 680's already here. 685, sorry. 685. It's 685 now. Got her nose back in front and 90 on the nod. It's 690 here. Once, twice. At 690 with my initiator, my original bidder. I play no favourites, but she is my favourite at the moment only because she's in the lead. It's 690,000. Very easy to win my friendship here, just bid a wee bit more money. Third, final time at 690. I sell away. 5. Just in the nick of time. My new best friend at 695, who takes us over that magical 700 figure.
702.
702, love the strategy. Been to bidding school, puts up 7 on top. Outstanding bid. 702. 702,000, hammers up, I sell away. Once, twice for Catkins Lane. Third final time might be the best bid you've placed all day at 702. 705, just in the nick of time, puts forward 3 more. 710, here we go. At $710,000. For the opportunity to move in and enjoy. At 710 here first. What do we say? Another 3? Twice. Third final time at 710. Are you sure? You listen to Sarah and Chan, but this is the result you get. It goes, it goes, it goes. Are you all done? I appreciate the bidding. You guys all done? Fantastic. Good luck in your search. Happy to announce the property. It goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done. Well bid, well bought. Congratulations to our underbidders. I thank you for your bidding. All the very best in your property search. And as I said, Mr. Mark O'Loughlin, he's been the tour guide towards home ownership here at number 456, more formally described as being an estate in freehold. A very generous 1,707 square metres of that freehold land, the best land available to us here in New Zealand, being lot 16 on depositor plan 1477, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mark made available to each and every one of us. Now, the tenancy vacant possession is guaranteed there. Conjoined settlement and possession date, that is set out for Friday, the 9th of October 2020, unless, of course, you have agreed in writing with our owners and that has been signed off prior to the commencement of the auction. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale, being clauses 22 through to 25. You acknowledge, you understand that you're bidding, it is cash and it is unconditional here this morning. Well, 456 Griers Road. What can I say about this opportunity? England, our friends up in the Northern Hemisphere, they have Stonehenge in the southwest of its land. New Zealand, well, we have a big green hedge in the northwest of Christchurch. For the first time in a long time, someone's going to have the opportunity to see what lies behind it and the opportunity to access it and to create whatever it is that you may wish to see on this outstanding parcel of land. As I said, over 1,700 square metres on offer here. A vast piece of land, very much an original home that has sat here for more than a century. The location, well, it's a no-brainer. Everyone sees the potential and the opportunity here, close to the airport, close to Northlands Mall, the schools across the road. Opportunity is knocking. Who's going to make a play for this one first? I am under instructions to open up the bidding on behalf of our owner at 300,000. I welcome in your bidding north of there. 300,000. Who bids me 320? Would have thought there'd be plenty. At 320 here. Good luck to you, sir. Then we're underway then at 320. Good luck to you and working there with Christine then at 300. 400,000 puts up 80. Who goes 480? We're moving in the 80s then at 480. Who goes 560? But at 480,000 I have. Once at 480,000 with Jenny Laney on the phone. 500 puts forward 20 more. Good luck. Welcome back in, sir, at $500,000. 540 moving in the 40s. You call them out. I'll count them up as best I can. At 540,000. 600. Good bid there at 600, 000. Another 20. I'll welcome you back in at any stage, sir. I'll take those 20s from you all day long. But at $600,000 I have here. First chance. Jenny on the phone. What are we doing? Twice. For a fantastic opportunity here in Griers Road. 20 again. 605. Okay, so I'll work with you. I'm feeling in a good mood today. The sun's shining. I've had a couple of hot dogs at $605,000. Welcome in bids in the fives if that's what you like, but I would suggest the strategy might be a little bit more to show strength. There you go. Clearly know how to do this. Working on the phone with your buyer there, Lucinda, at 630. At 630,000, I put on an Irish accent there for a moment. At $630,000. 35 here and 5 on top now. At 635 I have, let's get back on track, myself included. At 635,000. Once! At 6, 3 and 5, do we move in the fives from here? Twice now. 640. 640, fresh face in the race here. Didn't see it, but I heard it at 640 now. 650. At 650, moves in the 10 now. At 650 here, I've got it on the back wall on the phone at 650. Who's next? Here? Here? Or is it here? 660 here on the window, thank you. At 660 here. 70 now, got you there. At 670 now. Got to fight for good offerings like this. At 670,000 on the back pillar. What's?
675.
675. 680. 700 perhaps.
680.
It's already here.
685.
685 here.
700.
Good bid at 700,000. Puts 15 on top, and why wouldn't you? At $700,000 for 456 Griers Road. What's at 700? 705. $705,000. 705 here. Where's the next rung up the ladder? You tell me. What's the strategy? So you've been awfully quiet for the last few moments. Are you done? I'll check in with you a few more times. You can change your mind if you like. It's $705,000 then. Once at 705, twice, quickly. 710 here. 710.
715.
715, okay, stick in the fives. I'm not sure if they're working at this stage. 715 though, you've got your nose in front. 715. We say 7:30. That's my suggestion, but hey, what do I know? It's 7:15 now. The Griers Road. Whole lot of opportunity here. 7:15. Once at $715,000. They're knocking at the door to come in. Bid here, another 7:20. New face in the race. Good luck to you as well, sir. Be encouraged by this interest. It's $720,000. 7:20 once, twice. 7:25. There we go. It's 7.25 now. $725,000. 30. Got it. At 7:30. Lucinda is at 7:35. Can we say for your beautiful buyer on the phone? 7:30. It's against you. Once, twice. At 7:30.
Down front here.
It's here with the gentleman seated. He's in the pole position at this stage. 7:35 and 40. Good retort. Leave 7:50 wide open. Can I suggest? At 740, it's here. Don't sell many like this. These opportunities don't come up often. At 740,000. You're in the lead, sir. But I don't have instructions at this stage. Bid here. 745. Another new face in the race and 50 at 3/4. What do you say next?
750.
No, they've already got 750 here. It's moving quickly. 760 would be the next bid I would suggest. What do we say? It's 750 at 3/4 I have over here on the left flank. Working the tram lines. 755 and 60. It's been to bidding school. At 760 bidding strongly and confidently. At 760 mark. At 760 with the gentleman seated. Once at $760,000. 65. Good bid. And here at 70. You're going to have to change the strategy. It's not working at this stage. 770, I should say. It's 770 here. Absolutely, Chris. Thank you. At 770,000. Public calculus is not my best forte, but I do try it. $770,000. Once at 770 for 456. 775. And again at 80 G's quick, isn't he, Chris? At $780,000. 780. What do we say? Can I suggest 785 and 90? Well, sit tight there. Said no for the first time, but sir, I will continue to check in with you and you, sir, there at 7. We're on the market and selling. There you go, folks. At 785,000. Down the back here. I knock it down to you unless I see further bidding. So I'll take $1,000 if you like at this stage. Puts up the one. Good on you at 786. 787. There we go. At 787. Once at 787, the hammer's up. Twice, Lucinda, we're on the phone and we're all done. Third, final time at 787. Sit tight, sir.
500, Mark.
500 bucks, I'll take it, Chris, at 787 and a half. Sir, 800. 788. Another 500 if you like.
100.
Would you say 500? 500. Good, there you go. 788 and a half. All right, okay. You want to bid $888.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take you 388 if you like. At 788,888, a strategic bid, it must be said. So do you just help the auctioning around and level things off for me? At 788,888 I have here. Once at 7 and a whole lot of 8s. Twice then and I sell away. Third, I appreciate all the bidding. Are we all done? No last chances. Lucinda on the phone, you've come a long way. Are you sure? I'm going to knock it down. All done. Appreciate the bidding. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold. Well done. Congratulations to our new owners and to our underbidders. Commiserations, but appreciate the bidding. Options. Appreciate you working with us and helping us out. It is difficult times that we're all working under, but we only just playing by the rules to protect ourselves as well as yourselves. So hopefully everyone's signed in, they've sanitised, they've scanned in, just so that we're able to keep a track of everything and everyone. Well, moving along now to our next very exciting offering in our lineup of some 15 properties today. I welcome in Deb Crosby, an absolute master of the auction process. Deb, fantastic to be working alongside you. I know you've been looking after our beautiful owners in marketing the property at number 84 Matai Street West in Fendalton, more formally described as being an estate in freehold, some 557 square metres of that freehold land being lot 2 on deposit of plan 314467, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Deb made available to each and every one of you. Vacant possession, that is guaranteed come that settlement date, which is set out for the 3rd of September, which incidentally is a Thursday of this year, being 2020. The list of chattels, that remains as circulated. And I draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 and 23. And just remind you that all of your bidding here this morning, it is cash and it is unconditional. Well, Matai Street West, what an outstanding location. Had the privilege of visiting this property a couple of weeks ago. We offer you elegance, we offer you an enviable space, and as I said, is a very much a highly sought after location. Our owners, they've taken this home to another level, and it offers the next custodian at number 84 options. It offers you space in its 312 square metre floor space. Flexibility here is on offer with the option for your master bedroom to be upstairs or perhaps downstairs, depending on what works for you and your lifestyle. Those interconnected living spaces, well, they can be merged or separated depending on the situation and the scenario. Either which way, they both flow seamlessly out onto that sunny and sheltered outdoor garden area, which on a day like today, I would suggest would be an outstanding place to be. Plenty of space for the cars, for the toys, the boats, zone for all the schools that you could ever wish for. I'm not surprised by the interest here at Matai Street. We just need to figure out who wants it the most. I'm under instructions to open up on behalf of my owners. At $1.2 million, I welcome in bidding north of... Beg your pardon? 1.4 savvy bid there, sir. Clearly been to bidding school then at $1.4 million. Where do we say next is at 1.6? Otherwise, I might suggest perhaps the 25s would be more comfortable. 1.42, okay, puts up 20. 1.45, there we go, another 30 on top at 1.45. Oh, I have. Sir, another 20. Working with Jess, you came here to bid once? Okay, let's see if you can get some more a little bit later on. Then at 1,450,000, I welcome in any other interest at this stage. Once at 1,450 with the savvy. 1,460, okay, in the tens. 1,475, there we go, that won't bother you. At 1,475, puts up another 15 on top. Is it 1.5? No, it's not. Okay, you tell me what you'd like to bid. At this stage, this gentleman's got his hands making a play for the keys. At 1,475,000 with the gentleman that started this off. Once at 1,475. Twice, Jess. Third, final time at 1,475,000. Another 10. Can I welcome you back in for another 10, Ali? Alison Aiken here, working hard with her buyers. Great to have you here this morning. Sit tight, sir. Below my instructions, can't sell you at this stage. At $1,475,000. 1.5 bidding on top of himself. That's the way to do it. Clearly here to buy. At 1,500,000, I have. Puts up another 25 on top of himself, and I welcome in any other interest at this stage. At 1.5 once for Matai Street West in Fendalton. So close to Hagley Park. Boys High just down the road. The Riccarton Markets on a Saturday morning is a lovely place to be. At $1.5 million twice. If you've got any interest in the property, I need to see your bidding participation now. Now's the time just to raise that hand in the air. At $1.5 million. What do we say?
1.5.
1,525. There we go, another 25 on top. And I thank you for your bidding, sir. I thank you for your interest and your transparency at 1,525,000. Once, Jess, are we all done over here on the left flag? Twice, Ali, anything more from your buyers at 1,525. Third, Final time at $1,525,000. 1550. 1,550,000.
And then include the cheap instructions, I'll be back.
Okay, fantastic. That's fine. Sit tight, sir. Don't have it. We have instructions. There you go, folks. Unless I see better bidding, I sell away here for 1,550,000. Dreams are being granted here this morning. Keys are being passed over at 1550 once, twice, third and final time. One accepting late bids. Are we all done over the back here? All done. Appreciate the bidding. All done here on the left flank. Thank you, Jess. Happy to announce number 84 Matai Street West. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold. Congratulations. Well done to our new owner. Thank you very much to our beautiful owners as well. We'll be back with you very, very shortly for number 9A Jaspery Street in Avonhead. Now to our fifth offering of the day, number 9A, Jaspery Street in Avonhead, brought to the market by Mr. Mark O'Loughlin as well as Pedro Park. Mark, you've had a busy morning thus far. Good luck to you. Good luck to your owners at number 9A Jaspery Street in Avonhead, more formally described by the legal establishment as being an estate in cross-lease. A half share and 857 square metres of land, being flat 2 on depositor plan 76420, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mark and Pedro made available to each and every one of you. Settlement date that's set out for Friday the 18th of September 2020. The chattels list in Schedule 2, that remains as circulated. I just draw your attention to those further terms of sale being clauses 22 and 23 at the rear of the agreement, and remind you that your bidding, it is cash and it is unconditional here today. Well, Jaspery Street, this is an outstanding opportunity. I would suggest for someone to move into one of the more popular and timeless areas of Christchurch. I grew up as a young lad not too far away from Jaspery Street. Nice, safe neighbourhoods, wide open streets, plenty of room for everyone to roam about and play. Situated at the end of a long driveway, it's a perfect place for privacy and peace. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom permanent material home that you see up on screen, so you can take peace of mind from that. I love the fact that it's an easy care flat section. It's orientated to the north and to the west to make the most of that all-day sunshine. A lovely place to relax and unwind with family and friends alike. So close to the Avonhead Mall, Merrin School just around the corner, a very good educational institution, and zone for Burnside High School as well. That's just the icing on the cake. This really is a sure winner, be it as a rental investment to add to your portfolio, or if you want to move in and enjoy for many happy years ahead. Whole lot of upside, whole lot of opportunity. We just need to work out where the value is today. I'm under instructions once again to open up on behalf of our lovely owner at $350,000.
550,000.
550,000. There you go. Thank you very much, Graham Jones. Great bid. Puts up $200,000 on top. Clearly been to bidding school. Don't be put off by that, folks. I'm happy to take 10s or 20s from here if you like. But at $550,000. 555, okay, any rally? 560, I was just going to get my rally joke in there if I could, thanks Graham. But at $560,000, it's here with you. At 560, once at 560, another 5, Pedro and your buyers, for Avonhead. Great location, low maintenance, permanent material. Twice at 560. Over on my right, your left.
565.
Estelle, thank you with your bidder on the phone at 565. 3 faces in the race.
576.
576, love it. Puts up 11 on top, legs 11 on top, then at 576. Keeps me interested, keeps my brain and the little cogs ticking over. At 576,000, another 11, Estelle. 580. Okay, I'll take the 4 on top. At 4. At 580 here. Breaking news. We're on the market, happy to sell. Fantastic. There you go, folks. The hammer's up. I sell away at $580,000. It's against you here. It's against you, and it's against you, Graham, and your buyers. Pedro, it's against you here. Stell's in the lead at $580,000. Whoops! At 580. Pedro?
Another 500.
500, I'll take it. Absolutely. 580 the half. Might be the best $500 you ever spend. Sit tight there. Great place to raise a wee one. Another 5. You're playing this game as well, Estelle. Okay, well, you guys started it, Graham. You need to continue it at 581 here. Pedro, take the 500 from you and your lovely buyers as well if you like. Another 500, guys. No more open homes. More time with the little one at home on the nod then at 581 the half. At 581 and change here. Once. Twice. Estelle. Hammers up. I know you don't like to lose. Third. $500 more at 582. Another 500 here. Or Pedro with your buyers. If you like. We're on the market. Make no mistake. We sell away. At 582. Flat. At 582 here. Sorry, here with Estelle at 582. Just confirming the bids here. At 582. Once, twice. Graham, are we in? Are we out? Another $500, or you just go straight to 585. That might be the strategy you need to make play here. At 582, it's here at 582. Third and final time. Otherwise, I'm happy to take another 500. What are we doing, Graham? Are we in? Are we out? Hammers up. Don't leave you run too late. I've called it through 3 times. I'm about to knock it down. It goes, it goes, it goes. Another 5. Okay, late change of strategy there. At 582 the half. Estelle, it's here. You've prepped your buy to go to 585, haven't you? But at 582 the half, the hammer's up. Once at 582 the half. Twice.
583.
Really? At 583. At 583, 500. Not sure if these 500s are going to work, guys, but I'll take them. Playing a long-distance game of tennis, and we're just lobbing it back over the net. At $583,500, you've got your nose in front. Sit tight. Estelle? 584, okay. Who's going to deliver that knockout punch? That's what it might take here to get the keys. Once. 584 here with Estelle's buyer on the phone. Twice. Third and final time, Graham. We're smiling, that's good. You'll be smiling even more if you bid a bit more and buy it. You all done? Or we got a little bit more? I've given you 3 opportunities. If you're going to bid, now's the time. Otherwise, the hammer comes down. Well done. You sure? All done. Appreciate the bidding. Jaspery Street, it goes to Estelle and her buyer on the phone. Once, twice, third, all done. Wait, I've been told to wait.
$100.
I'll take it. 584 and 1. I said no on the last option, didn't I, Chris? But I'm feeling more generous clearly here. At 584, must be because they've got a wee baby and so have I. Maybe I'm...
Well, they do call you Mark the friendly option here, don't they?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. Yeah, sorry, Estelle. 500. Good. Puts up 400 on top. At 584 the half. Once at 584 the half. Twice. Merrin School Zone, Burnside High Zone. Your wee one's got all the educational facilities they're going to need for the next 18 years. No need to move. Third, final time at 584, 500. You need to bid though for the chance to go to the school. Sit tight, Estelle. Wheel done. Graham, wheel done. The hammer comes down. I don't take any late bids, and you know that. Work with me here. Wheel done. I'm going to knock it down. It goes, it goes, it goes.
500.
Okay, don't leave your run so late next time. At 584 the half. At 584 the half here. 585 here, sorry. At 585. Yeah, at 585 on the window with you, Graham, and your lovely buyers. At 585. Once, Estelle, it's against you here. Twice. $500 more, of course it is. At 585 the half. Do we just go straight to 590, Graham? That might be my suggestion. But hey, what do I know? You all done? You sure you've had enough? Okay, hey, look, folks, good luck to you in your purchasing process moving down the track. At 585,500, sit tight, Estelle. Once, Pedro, your buyer's all done. Second, third, appreciate the bidding. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done, Estelle and your buyers. Congratulations.
Right, what's Jonesy up? Here, what's Jonesy doing? Don't know, just saying that. 3 bidders.
I do welcome you back to our next offering of a program of some 15 auctions. Of course, today having called 5 and 5-7, selling very well under the hammer. Cameron Bailey, love to be working alongside you. Good luck to you and, of course, our owners. I do remind you, though, ladies and gentlemen, should the property be knocked down to you, you will be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale. In other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. I do remind you that if you haven't had a hot dog, we do have our hot dog truck outside at our compliments of Harcourts Gold. I do take you to our next offering. It is more importantly described as number 63A Cheyenne Street, Upper Riccarton in Christchurch City. It is a freehold parcel of land, some 820 square metres more or less. It is on Lot 8, deposited plan 34312. It is contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 13K, Folio 440 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. Your bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Possession and settlement date, one of the same, set down for the 30th of September 2020 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 22.3 and you bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Well, number 63A, gee, it's not just an address, ladies and gentlemen. You buy today, you buy into a beautiful community up that leg-in drive, and it is just a beautiful situation. I love rear sections, as you know. You have privacy, you're shrouded in sun, you build for the best, and this is one of those beautiful rear section addresses. So good, 820 square metres. It's in a prime position, timeless red brick. If you've had the courtesy and the pleasure of wandering through, there's a plethora of interconnected living spaces that enables you to work through that either formally and or informally. It creates that desirability and that flexibility of family first. 4 bedrooms, master with its own private balcony and of course walk-in robe and ensuite, a well-appointed home, and it is exceptionally private, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful offering. Call for your bids, call for your opening offer. Where do you say go, buyers? Late crowd comes into the room. Everybody descends into silence. It's like a school ball. Plenty of excitement, but nothing happening. Where do you say, buyers? In your hands. Well, you hesitate, I don't. I'll put a line in the sand, $600,000 on a vendor bid with me on behalf of our sellers at $600,000. I look for 20 on the rise, if you like, at 600,000. 620, welcome to you, sir. Good luck to you at 620, and we're away now at 620. Was there 40 in the room? At $620,000, I look for 20 on the rise to 40, if you will, at 620. In the corner at 620, working with Cheryl Wright at $620,000. 620, ladies and gentlemen, once, twice, third call in at 620. Well, 40 back with me, that's a vendor bid. Encourage your participation from here, ladies and gentlemen.
700 here, we'll just pause.
700 and pause, happy to do that if there's no further bidding. Take my instructions clearly at $700,000 with you, sir, in the corner at 700. If I don't see a bid, I pause. Once, twice, third. Or can pause with you and your clients at $700,000.
I think I'll back up anyone. Palatine. Yep.
Three properties for your bidding and buying pleasure. Kenny Martagi, I welcome you in. You've been looking after our lovely owner. You've been helping our interested parties navigate the twists and turns towards home ownership and doing a fantastic job, if I may say so. At number 2, Bar 18, Palatine Terrace in Huntsbury. More formally described as being an estate in cross lease, being Lot 2 on deposited plan 53591, which is all outlined on the sticker of title that Kenny and the team made available to each and every one of you. The settlement date, that's the day that your life gets a little bit better than it already is, because you get to move in to Palatine Terrace. It's set up for Monday, the 31st of August of this year, unless, of course, you have agreed to an alternative date, which has been signed off by our owner. I draw your attention to the further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, clause 22. I note the chattels list, that remains as circulated, so no changes or surprises there. So very clean, concise contract that Kenny has set out, and I just remind you, good people, that you're bidding it as cash and it is unconditional here this morning. Well, let's take one last look through Palatine Terrace. As Kenny said in his marketing, your hunt in Huntsbury is over. Outstanding location. People understand and recognise the upside, the benefits of living in this part of town. You're so close to everything that you might need, be it walks along that Heathcote River, which is just across the road, a bike ride up the hills, which Chris Kennedy loves, and I think you do most mornings. Is that right, Chris?
Can't you tell, mate?
Absolutely, I can. Or perhaps this is more relevant to you. It's the beer at the Brickworks just round the corner as well. All the options, all the offerings are certainly here. It's positioned on a rear section. Chris, you love those rear sections as well. I just heard you mention in the last auctions. It means that your peace and it means that your privacy is guaranteed. I love that outdoor space, that courtyard. It's sited for the sunshine. A day like today would be a magnificent place to be. When it's time to retreat back inside, you've got the option of 2 bedrooms here. You've got the family bathroom, the separate laundry there as well. All makes for very compelling reasons to buy. But there can be but one buyer here that walks away with 2x18 Palatine Terrace. Folks, I welcome in your interest. What's your opinion on value? Who sets me alight with an opening bid, opening offer? Who goes first? This is a two-way thing, folks. Need to see you bidding at this stage if you've got any interest in owning. Can I suggest 300,000 perhaps to kick things off? 300,000, well, you percolate, I don't hesitate. At 300,000 on a vendor bid with me, exercising that right to place bids on behalf of our owners at a level well south of the reserve price. Not selling at those levels, and that won't surprise any of you well-educated people out there. At $300,000, and I welcome in rises of, say, 25,000 to go. But at $300,000 first on a vendor bid with me. Twice for the right to buy. Third, final time at $300,000. Well, surprising, but I'm just going to nudge things north ever so slightly, then move things forward to 325. Great buying at these levels. If you've got any interest unconditionally, now's the time just to put the hand in the air. You're probably not going to buy it, but it's the first right to talk that you gave. At $325,000, that's my second vendor bid. Once at $325,000. Twice now, third, final time at 3, 2, and 5. Okay, I'm going to place one more vendor bid on behalf of our owner, then advance things north to $350,000. Hey, I'll take a cheeky $5,000 from someone at this stage for the right to talk. Understand that we have conditional interest post-auction. If you feel the confidence, the ability to bid unconditionally, now's the time. At $350,000, otherwise I set the property aside, pass it back into Kenny and the team. Once, twice, third final time at $350,000. We're all done. It's had its time. Well, Kenny, I will pass the property back into you. I understand you've got great interest post-auction. That's fantastic. I know that we'll be seeing a sold sticker up at number 2x18 Palatine Terrace very, very shortly. Sit tight, folks. We'll be back in a moment with 2x44 Peterborough Terrace. Hey, I take us into the centre of town at 2x44 Peterborough Street. I think I said Ave before incorrectly. 2x44 Peterborough Street. We've got the all-star team here, don't we? Mark Wong and Yu Ting Yin. They've been representing our lovely owner and helping our interested parties through, as I said before, those twists and turns towards home ownership in Peterborough Street. More formally described as being an estate in Stratnam in freehold. Being Unit 2 on deposited plan 506706, which is all outlined in the certificate of title that Mark and Newton would have made available to all of our interested parties. I do note that our owner is GST registered, however, your bidding this morning is GST inclusive. Settlement date that is set out for Thursday, the 3rd of September 2020. Vacant possession, that is guaranteed come that settlement date. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale at the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 25. But once more, just remind you, good people, that all of your bidding here this morning, it is cash and it is unconditional. Wow, central sitting living. This really is a location that doesn't compromise on the character and the soul as well. So I think you get the best of both worlds here. Shepherd and Route Design Townhouse This makes fantastic use of space. I visited the property on the weekend. I got a sense of the space, the flexibility in terms of the living, a wonderful inner city pad, perhaps a lock and leave, or if you've got kids living in the city and you're feeling generous, this would be an outstanding pad for them to live in. 3 bedrooms, including that master with its own ensuite. Location-wise, well, it doesn't get too much better than this, does it? Geographically, you're dissecting Victoria Street, Cramner Square, and Hagley Park. It is literally all on your back or front doorstep, depending on which one you choose to walk out of. Folks, wonderful opportunity here in Peterborough Street. I welcome in your opening bid, your opening offer. Tell me what you'd like to pay. Let's find out if it's going to be enough. What do we say? Just one at a time, please. Here we go. The room descends into silence. It's not a library. This is an auction room. I welcome in noise. I welcome in shouting. You can just wave your hand at me if you like. Can I suggest perhaps 600,000 to kick things off? That'll be a nice, comfortable level. 600,000, very well. Will you hesitate? I won't. At 600,000 on a vendor bid, exercising that right to place those bids on behalf of our owners below our reserve price. At $600,000 and we're underway, and I welcome in your bidding north of that level. Can I suggest perhaps $25,000 rises, but you tell me. At $600,000 once for Peterborough Street. Twice now. Central City living, so close to everything you could ever possibly need. Leave the car at home in the driveway, and you can just walk everywhere. Save on the petrol bill. Third, final time at 600,000. Very good. Well, you're going to sit on your hands. I'll just nudge things north then ever so slightly on behalf of my owners through to 6, 2 and 5. At 6 1/4 with me at 5/8 of $1 million if you into your fractions. At 5/8 of $1 million or 625 with me on behalf of our owners. That's my second vendor bid. Once at 625. Twice at 625,000. If you're unconditional, now's the time to put that hand in the air. Third final time at 625,000. Gee, surprising here. Lovely location, outstanding offering, outstanding opportunity. I'm going to take one more vendor bid on behalf of my owners then and nudge things north once more. My final vendor bid then at $650,000. Unless I see bidding from here, I will set the property aside and we'll open it up to the wider market. At 650,000 once, twice. Third and final time at 650. Are we all done? All silent? Very good. Well, I'm going to pass the property back into Mark and Uting, and we will open it up to any interest thereafter. Very good luck to our owners. Very good luck to all of our interested parties at Peterborough Street. I'm sure that we'll see a sold sticker up there very, very soon. I'm going to pass back over to my good friend and fellow auctioneer, Mr. Chris Kennedy, who's just ducked out for but a moment. Perhaps while he's ducked out, he might be in the line for the hot dogs. I don't know. If he's not, I suggest you get in there before he does. Help yourself to a hot dog on the Harcourts Gold team. We'll be back with you at in Lowburn at number 30, 80 and Way.
Apologise for the delay. Big decisions being made both inside and, of course, outside of the room. We need to be mindful of those decisions. But, of course, we need our leading lights. Cameron Bailey, Brendan Hart, they've been your tour guides to ownership on this absolutely beautiful offering. Gentlemen, are you all set to go? You're all set to go? Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our owners. The property though, ladies and gentlemen, more importantly described by the postie as number 30 Adian Way, Lowburn. It is a freehold parcel of land, some 4,270 square metres. It is on lot 8, deposited plan 301446. It is contained, it is described in certificate of title, folio 6159 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft, but I do point out that the pot in the garden, the fridge, the wine fridge, yes, the spa pool, mahogany corner cupboard in the boot room, they don't stay with the property. Your possession and settlement date, one of the same, Tuesday, the 12th of November 2020, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 and 23. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Let me just take you back just one last time, reignite your memories. Gee, this is a modern country comfort located in that beautiful community of the Lowburn Lee. It was built in 2016, built with quality, and I have to say finesse. It just sparkles this home. It's all set on that 4,270 square metres of beautiful land. It's been magnificently landscaped. The home sits, it takes in the views and the sun, whilst protecting the privacy and keeping that at the forefront. I love that central hub of the kitchen, the way it all works. It's the place where you'll meet in the morning, you'll talk about what you want to achieve during the day, you'll reconvene at the evening and talk about the wins and the spoils, ladies and gentlemen. It is fitted with quality fixtures, quality fittings throughout the home. The master bedroom, gee, what a cracker. If you look at the ensuite and the walk-in ensuite and the walk-in robe, just sensational, ladies and gentlemen. For those that need lots of room in the wardrobes, Cameron Bailey, this would suit you. It's a beautiful big walk-in robe. 4 bedrooms or 3 in an office, just fabulous. This is a spectacular home. Multiple living spaces. I love the way it all flows really seamlessly out into those decking areas. Of course, the master bedroom with its own private deck. It really is a superb offering. Finish off, gentlemen, the man shed out the back. Gee, that's a cracker. That's an absolute cracker. That's where you'll put your boat, your projects. Maybe you're a car fanatic. Maybe that's where you hide a few of the toys you don't want anybody else to know about. It's a thumping good home, ladies and gentlemen. Call for your opening bids and offers. Where do you see it? Well, that worked. That worked really well. Well, look, draw a line in the sand. Is there $800,000 in the room anywhere? Call for your bid. Is there $800,000? While you hesitate, I don't. $800,000 with me on a vendor bid. I look for a rise of 25 on at $800,000. Is there 25 on, ladies and gentlemen, at 8 and 00? That's a vendor bid. $800,000, a beautiful offering.
900 over here.
Sorry?
900.
Gee, I should have asked for $1 million. I might have got $1,000,001. Welcome in, sir. Good luck to you at $900,000. $900,000, fairly bid and offered. I'm looking for 25 on the rise here, ladies and gentlemen, at 9 and 00. Your buyer, Brendan, at $900,000. $900,000. What are we saying, buyers? First, second, third, then at 900. Well, Brendan, I'm not going to place another vendor bid at this stage at 900. I'm going to hold the bid with you, sir. Madam, if there's no further bidding, I'm going to pause. We'll have a conversation. Bidding at $900,000. You're bidding now for the right to have a conversation. Once, twice, third call in at 900. All done. Silent. So I'm going to hold with you at $900,000. We'll find some space. We'll find some space for you and our owners. We'll have a conversation. Come back to you very, very shortly with an opportunity. Holding the bid with you at 900. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. We'll take every 30 minutes just for the safety of all of those, of course, in the room and, of course, the safety of our team. You'll note that we have marked areas. We'd ask that you stand in those areas or remain seated in your seats. We also ask that should you not be well, we respectfully ask you to leave, but should you become ill in the next 14 days, that you notify us and, of course, you notify your doctor. We ask that you've also registered on your way in and sanitised for the safety of all. We remind you that we work today with confidential reserve prices. They shall not be disclosed to the purchasers, but subject to those reserve prices being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid Mark or I, my fellow auctioneer, accept shall be the lucky purchaser. We may nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised. We may refuse any bid should we deem it to be in the best interests of our owners. We remind you at the fall of the hammer, if you are the successful purchaser, folks, you are required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Some of the rules in which we work for and work through today. Buyers, you are cash and unconditional today. We wish you all the very best in your endeavours. Now move to our first in that 11:30 program. Andrew Swift, Milena Bartlett, tour guides to new ownership here in Bower Ave. Are you two all set to go? Wonderful. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our owners. But the property itself, it is more formally described as number 372 Bower Avenue, North New Brighton in Christchurch. It is a freehold parcel of land, the best quality land you can buy, some 524 square metres, ladies and gentlemen. It is Lot 3, deposited plan 3877, contained, described in Certificate of Title, Volume 372, Folio 191 of the Canterbury Land Registry. As I've said, you're bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Possession and settlement date set down for the 7th of September 2020 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft, but I do remind you that the curtains in the pink bedroom shall be replaced with similar quality prior to settlement. Our owners are taking those. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 22.4. You bid, you buy on that basis, and as I've said already this morning, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Good luck to you buyers. I take you back down memory lane here in Bower Ave. This, to my way of thinking, is a superb offering. Built in 2015 and packed, absolutely packed with magnificent family features. Over 200 square metres of thoughtful design sit on this magnificent site, set in one would describe, as I would suggest, the recreational mecca of Christchurch. You've got the beach, you've got the parks, you've got Bottle Lake. It really just sits beautifully there for those who want to run, gallop, surf, swim, like yourself, Mark, jack of all trades, master of none. Multiple living spaces, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and of course, it is sound, secure, and I have to say, seriously for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Call for your opening bids and offers. Now's your time.
480.
Beautiful. Come on the back window, was it? 480. Welcome to you, madam. Good luck. Nice strong bid at 480. Let's move along in 20s if you like at $480,000. I chased 20 down at 480. At $480,000, a beautiful offering. You look like you wanted to bid then. 490. I'm looking for 20s, but look, they call me Chris, the friendly auctioneer. I'm actually happy to work with you at 490. 490 puts up 10. Shall we say 500?
515.
Oh, even better. Sorry to insult you at $515,000. 515, moving in 25s. I'm happy to take 25 from you as well, but I won't limit you at $515,000. What do we say from here? One bid? 525. Love it. 5 1/4 is called here. $525,000. Do we go to 550?
540.
540, okay, that's just as good in my books at 540. At 540, fight fire with fire. 545, there you go at 545. You've been to bidding school. I love your approach at 545. Shall we go?
555.
Beautiful. Possum Born, there we go. There's the rally car at 555. $555,000. It is against you now at 555's the number. Once at 555. Chiropractically damaging. That's a bad move. You'll go away from here, you'll be sad. At $555,000 once. twice. Third, are you sure at 555? I take another 5, just to stay alive perhaps. At 555 the bid now, ladies and gentlemen. 555's the call at 555. Madam, I don't have instructions to sell. Have you? Can I get you to bid on top of yourself at $555,000? 555's the call. Shaking your head as well at $555,000. I look for a rise from here. I can't sell at 555. Once, twice. Third, Nicola Cray doing her best work once again in the auction rooms at 555. You're going to wear a path in the carpet again today, Nick? Might take a pause. We'll just have a chat with our owners. Happy to pause if it means getting things across the line. If we pause and talk to our highest bidder, you may lose the opportunity at 555 on the back window. Encourage you to bid from here because the opportunity moves here. We talk with our highest bidder first if there's no further bidding. We're going to pause, Nick? 555. I haven't knocked one down this morning. I've paused all 3, but I'm happy with that because we're negotiating at 555's the call. Once, twice. Are you sure, madam? I'm going to pause. Third call at 555. Pause with you on the window at 555. We'll find you some space, talk with you and our owners, come back to you with an opportunity. Good luck to you all at 555 pausing. You back in our catalogue and back in our program to the 6th auction that we called on the program this morning. I'll take you back to 63A Cheyenne Street in Upper Riccarton. Ladies and gentlemen, we paused the auction with the bid at $700,000. We've had an increase of bid outside of the room to $755,000, ladies and gentlemen. At these levels, we pass at 755 for the want of another bid. At 755,000, we're not selling.
No, we're not.
At 755, ladies and gentlemen, for the want of another bid, I'll pass the property in at 755. $755,000 once, twice. Third, silent, had its time at 755. Well, ladies and gentlemen, passing the property back into our owners at $755,000. Should you have any interest in that property, please avail yourself upon Cameron Bailey, your lead marketing consultant, or in fact the consultant that you may well be working with, passed at 755. We're going to move forward now. Sandra O'Brien, are you all set to go? Wonderful to see you in the room. I see you've got your auction day outfit on, looking rather wonderful yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, I take you, we've got to compliment our beautiful agents. They are really just sensational. Ladies and gentlemen, I take you to our next offering. more importantly described as 117A Waimari Road in Ilam. It is a freehold parcel of land, some 761 square metres. It is on Lot 4, deposited plan 29631. It is contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 12A, Folio 811 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. I won't go through those. Your possession and settlement date, one of the same, ladies and gentlemen, 21st of September 2020, or any other such date that may have been agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 25.4. You bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Just take you back down memory lane for this magnificent offering, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to love this. This is the all-classic 70s style home, and I believe, Sandra, you marketed it that way, and of course it's just one of those classics. We know in the 70s, great bones, sits proud on the site, beautiful bones, but more importantly, this, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful owners have been here for 21 years. So it says to me that you're not just buying a house, you're buying a home that's been cherished, but you're also buying into a community. It is, I have to say, a real privilege and a pleasure to represent our owner today. This is a fabulous, fabulous offering. A floor plate of some 150 square metres of pure brilliance, I would suggest. Floor to ceiling windows, north facing, beautiful established grounds. I love the cathedral ceilings. They are just magic. Exposed beams, they provide a real sense of space and architecture. This just sits magnificently. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's all set on that established tree-lined 761 square metres. 21 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's now your time. Who says 21 more? Call for your opening bids and offers. Where do you see it?
610.
610. Beautiful. Welcome to you, sir. 610. Man's been to bidding school. On my left, your right at 610. Let's look for 20 on the rise here at $610,000. Is there 30 in the room anywhere? At $610,000. 610, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it just might be you and I at $610,000. 610, looking for a bid from here. Say 20 on at 610. Is there 630 in the room? At $610,000. Once. Don't be frightened, buyers. This is a thumping good property. Twice at $610,000. Third call at 610. What are we saying? At 610. Both the ladies, the A-team, working hard with buyers in the room at $610,000. 610, talking with our owners at 610. Don't have instructions to sell here, sir. Can I ask you to increase your bid, or I invite the participation from the floor? At 610 bid now, folks. 610. $610,000. Beautiful offering, north facing.
620.
620. Wow, thank you. At 620. Welcome back, sir, and good luck to you at 620. Just waiting for instructions on that. I don't have the instructions to sell, but $620,000. Happy to work with you further, though, at 620. Hold tight. Buckle in, sir, at $620,000. 620 the bid, ladies and gentlemen. What are we saying from here, bars? At 620. I look for 10 on the rise. 620. $620,000. Need your participation, buyers. Don't have instructions, but hoping to sell here today at 620. 21 years, about to pass. You don't get them better than this at 620, ladies and gentlemen. 70 style home, a beautiful platform for your future at 620. $620,000 once, twice. You bidding, sir? No? Gee, just got a bit of
625.
625. Welcome back and thank you at 625. At 625, you may have scared them off, sir. At 625 the bid. 625, ladies and gentlemen. What are we saying from here at 625? Once, twice, third. 625 is the bid. People streaming back into the room, don't leave your bidding too late, ladies and gentlemen. It's 6 1/4 the bid. 625, a beautiful offering. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's a beautiful established site at 625. $625,000. In Ireland, beautiful address, Waimari Road. Private rear section. Silence descends on the room at 625. 625, we remind you that you need to sanitise in and sanitise out. We remind you that you need to sign the registers at 625. 625 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Sandra O'Brien, Anna McKenzie, working very hard for our owners of 21 years at $625,000. Magic opportunity here, 70s style home in the heart of Ireland. 6 1/4 the bid, ladies and gentlemen. 625. Many a party streaming back into the room.
We'll have their hot dogs.
Don't forget, we've got the hot dogs out on the side here. That's compliments of Harcourts Gold. If you're a little bit hungry, now's the time to recharge the battery and feed that inner person. 6 1/4 is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. What are we saying from here, buyers?
635.
635. Okay, it's 635. Awaiting instructions. Good luck, good luck, good luck. It's 635. $635,000.
We have instructions, we're on the market and selling at that level.
Keith, you happy to sell? Well done. Thank you for your instructions. A real pleasure to represent you today. 635,000. Buckle in, folks. Hold tight, because I sell today at 635,000 for the want of another bid. We are on the market. We sell at $635,000 once, twice, third. All done. Silent at 635. Well, hold tight, because 117A Waimari Road. It goes. It is gone and sold. Well fought, well fought. Thank you very much. To our beautiful owner, good luck, Keith. Good luck to you in your next endeavours. Gee, that's back to number 372 Bower Avenue, North New Brighton. Now, we paused this auction just a short time ago with the bid at $555,000. Outside of the room, there's been no increase in the bid, ladies and gentlemen, at $555,000. If I don't see a better bid, I'm going to pass the property in at $555,000. I give you 3 opportunities to place a bid, buyers, or I pass the property back into our owners at $555. Once, twice, third final call at $555. Till it's time, done, silent, at 555's the call, folks. Well, we pass back Andrew Swift, Milena Bartlett, we pass back to you and your owners at $555,000. We wish you all the best in the future. Should you have any interest in 372 Bower Avenue, North New Brighton, please avail yourself upon Milena Bartlett, Andrew Swift, or the consultant that you may well be working with. Happy to talk with you through that next phase and next stage of home ownership, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we'll just take a small pause, put some bidding music on, and come back to you very shortly with an update.
You're set to go, mate?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I take you back on our catalogue. I take you back to 3080 and Way, Lowburn. Of course, we paused this auction some time ago. I left the room to talk with our highest bidders with the bid at $900,000. Outside of the room, sir, you've graciously increased your bid to $980,000. You just confirm that with me? 980. Good luck, sir. Good luck to you at 980. I look to our owners at $980,000. I understand you're happy to sell. Well done. Thank you very much for your instructions. All the best to you at $980,000. I sell away today, ladies and gentlemen, for the want of another bid. At 980, we're on the market and we are selling at $980,000. Once then at 980. Twice the money at 980. Now's your chance. Third and final call at $980,000. Well, sir, hold tight. 3080 and Way in Lowburn. It goes. It is gone and sold. Well bought. Congratulations to our owners. Thank you for your instructions. All the best to you. I think now I hand back to my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison, who's going to take you to Fendalton Road.
Well, folks, thank you very much for your patience. Just getting some last-minute paperwork organised before we move on to our next offering. And I take us now to that wonderful opportunity in the heart of Fendalton. Number 142 Fendalton Road, being proudly marketed by Cameron Bailey and Brendan Hart. They've been looking after you, our interested parties, looking after our owners as well over the last few weeks. Good to be working alongside you fine gentlemen. More formally described as 142 Fendalton Road as being an estate in freehold. Some 1,444 generous and expansive square metres of that primetime freehold land, the best land available to us here in New Zealand. Described as Lot 1 on the attached plan, being subdivision of Lot 2, being deposited plan 47234, and partly on lot deposited plan 19271. Now, as you are well aware, the title is yet to be struck, so accordingly the settlement date is set out for 10 working days from the issue of that title. Vacant possession, that is of course guaranteed upon that title being struck and from the time that you take ownership. I draw attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement as well, being clauses 22 through to 25 inclusive. The list of chattels in Schedule 2, that remains as circulated, no surprises there. It is extensive in its detail, as you would expect of a home of this quality and nature. Well, Cameron, Brendan, this is an outstanding home tucked away in off Fendalton Road. You wouldn't even know that you're on Fendalton Road as you head up that long driveway. You cross over the bridge, over the Wairarapa stream. You're met by a home of some impressive proportions. It sits proudly upon its extensive piece of prime Fendalton land. Anyone with growing families or simply those that need a lot of space and flexibility, they'll appreciate the accommodation options here with some 5 bedrooms. Perhaps you utilise that 5th bedroom as an additional living space. The choices are certainly yours there. I love the special touches throughout this home. That sparkling kitchen that you see there would be a wonderful place to start your day over an espresso and some lovely cooked breakfast there. The log burner, great place to retreat come day's end. Those bifold doors, they just open out seamlessly across that beautiful private decking area and that lawn space as it flows back down to the stream. Great place to raise a family, I would suggest. An outstanding private oasis, all complemented by the fact that it's in all the zones that you would ever need, coming with the educational facilities with Boys High, Girls High and Burnside High School a little bit further down the road. They are all ticked off here. Outstanding proposition. Properties such as this don't come to the market very often. We offer you the opportunity today. Now we just must work out where we see the value. Who sets us off with an opening bid, opening offer? Who says go first? What do we say? Just one at a time, please, so I can try and catch the bids as best I can. Perhaps a suggestion from the auctioneer is what we require. Can I suggest 1.7 might be a nice, comfortable place to set things off? At $1,700,000 is my suggestion. If you'd like to bid more, I would welcome that in. Very good. Well, you percolate. I won't hesitate. At 1.7 on a vendor bid with me, I welcome in your interest and say $50,000 rises from there. Need to see that hand in the air for the opportunity to buy. It's as simple as this, it really is. At $1.7 million and I chase down $50,000 to go. Not selling at these levels, so not too much risk in putting your hand up at these early stages. At $1.7 million on a vendor bid with me, first chance.
I'll give you 1.7.
You give me 1.7 absolutely all day. Happy to work with you. You look like a good gentleman. I'll retract my vendor bid at 1.7 and I'll take yours. Your money's always much better than mine. I get in a lot of trouble with my wife if I was buying this. At $1.7 million with you, good luck to the both of you at 1.7. Welcome in, as I said before, those $50,000 rises from here. At 1.7 once for the opportunity. Twice now for a magnificent family home. Third,
1.7250.
1.7250. There we go. We put up 25,000 on top. Good luck to you, the both of you as well. At 1.72 and 5 and 50. Another 25 on the nod here. At 1.750 we have. Moving in the 25s. Happy to do so. Happy to work with you. Once then at 1 3/4 here. Seated and centered. Twice at 1.750.
1.775.
17775, very good. Puts up another 25 on top. Moving in the 25s, 1.8's the next rung up the ladder. Would you go there? I would suggest it's the place to be. at 1.775 here. 8.5, even better. Good bid. At 1,850,000.
No.
Okay, very good. At 1,785. Always ambitious. Always take the higher number. I'm trained to do that as an auctioneer. But at 1,785,000 with you, you've got your nose back in front, puts 10 on top. Happy to work in the 10s if you like, sir, but perhaps that's not the strategy for you to implement as well. Once at 1,785 here.
1.8 million.
1.8, there we go, 15 on top. Good strong bid. Got to fight for good property in a location such as this. Doesn't get too much better. Twice at 1.8 here on the back wall. Third.
1.81.
181. Okay, very good. Let's forward 10 more. Nudge things more.
1.825.
1825, another 15 on top. 1825. $1,825,000 here. Do you stick in the 15s? You call them, I'll count them as best I can. First, at 1,825,000 here. Twice at 1.825. Committee meeting here, big decisions being made. Give you as much time as I can. Third, final time at 1.825. It's here against you on the wall. Welcome any interest on this side of the room as well. Anyone with good taste in property, I would suggest a hand in the air would be a good time now. Otherwise, we'll just go back and forth here and here. At 1.825. Guys, another 10 on top. Otherwise, I'll pause and talk to the gentleman and lady at the back. Anything can happen when we pause. Quickly, need to know.
835.
835, thank you. Julie obliges then at 1.835. It's now against you, the both of you at the back at 1.835 here.
1.840.
840, okay, puts up 5, high five to you, sir, then. Moving in the 5s, perhaps he's running out of money. Now's the time for a strong bid. What do we say? At 1,840,000. Love the banter. At 1,840,000 here. Once, twice.
8.5.
8.5, good. 10 more. 1,850,000. Sir, I know you're not running out of money. Give me another 10 now if you like. What do we say? It's against you here. Seated and centred at 1.850. Another 10 if you like. What do we go straight to 1.9? You tell me. First. Second.
1.860.
860, thank you. On the 10s here. Another 10, shaking your head, chiropractically damaging. You'll walk out of here with a sore neck and homeless. At $1,860,000 at the back. Once, twice. Third and final time at 1.860. Guys, you've come this far. Another 10 if you like. All done. All silent. I'm going to take a time out and pause unless I see further bidding from you. Need to know in or out. Brendan Hart working hard there on the floor. We all done? We'll take a pause. Cameron, Brendan, we're going to take a pause then at 1,860,000 on the back wall. We'll have a discussion with our owners. We'll be back with you very, very shortly. Moving along, folks, to our 12 o'clock lineup, our last 3 properties of the day. And the first cab off the rank at number 13 is number 49 Penrith Ave in Summerfield. Before we get into the auction, I just remind you of some of the rules of engagement here this morning. Of course, all of your bidding, it is cash, it is unconditional. We sell our property subject to a confidential reserve. It's simply your job as the bidders in the room to get the bidding up and over that level. Assuming we can do that together, the highest bid that Chris, as my fellow auctioneer, or myself accept shall be the purchaser. We may nominate the sum by which the bids increase. We can refuse a bid. And if there's any dispute with any bids, we'll just revert to the last undisputed bid and then we'll recommence the bidding process from there. As I said, next up this morning, this is an outstanding property. Had the privilege of visiting this one and seeing Mr. Kurt Finlay, at the auction. At the property on the weekend. He's been your marketing aficionado in bringing to the property number 49 Penrith Ave in Summerfield, an outstanding location. This is one of the hottest suburbs in town, and there's no surprises as to why that might be. An estate in freehold, being some 1,652 square metres of land, being Lot 1 on deposited plan 21493, which is all outlined on the stipulative title that Kurt and the team made available to each and every one of you. Vacant possession, that's guaranteed come settlement, which is set out for 6 weeks from the date of this agreement, or in fact a date that has been agreed to upon by both parties. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22. The list of chattels, it is extensive in its detail. Some noteworthy additions in there that you will have all seen, but I guarantee and confirm that it remains unchanged from the documentation that I work from. Well, let's go and have a look through 49 Penrith Avenue one more time. We offer you this morning, folks, this afternoon I should say, more than a house. This is more than a home. We offer you a slice of history. You get to be part of the history books and have the opportunity to write your history going forward. This home, this outstanding home, reaches back some 110 years into our history books. It combines space and grace in a manner that we don't often see, and there's an opportunity for one lucky buyer to experience it and to enjoy it for many, many years to come. Now, it's clear that this home's been renovated in a manner that is sympathetic to its past. There is no doubt in that. All those character features that we all love are certainly here in spades, including those removed floors, those LED lights, lights above, the LED light windows, I should say, and of course those ceilings as well. This is a beautiful home. It is a beautiful home to be in. It was magnificent there on the weekend. I could have spent a couple more hours there happily, but Kurt had to kick me out and move me along. Set on a botanical-like grounds, there are gorgeous spaces for the adults to socialise in one part, and plenty of space for the kids, or they can grow up as free-range children. There's no doubt about that. Plenty of space for them to run amok on those extensive, mature, beautiful park-like grounds. So folks, who wants a slice of history? Who goes first? Who sets me alight with the opening bid? Opening offer. What do we say for 49 Penrith Ave? That went well. Here we go. Everyone's playing their cards close to their chest. Perhaps some advice or suggestions from the auctioneer is what you need. What do we say? $1 million would be a nice, comfortable place to start, I would suggest. At $1 million. Very good. Well, you percolate. I certainly won't hesitate. At $1 million with me on a vendor bid, exercising that right to place bids on behalf of owners well south of the reserve. At $1 million, and we're underway then, and I welcome in your bidding interest over and above that level. At $1 million, and I'll call it through 3 times. Once then, at $1 million for a slice of history. Twice then, 1.1. Welcome in, sir. Good bid. Lovely to see you here in the auction rooms, and good luck to you and your colleague here. At $1.1 million, all the very best. At $1.1 million, we're moving in the 100,000s. You tell me what the next rung up ladder, perhaps 50,000 rises might be more comfortable for you. But at 1.1, they're seated, centred, and they're in control at this stage. Once, at what? Just to confirm the bid, 1.15, excellent, 50,000 on top. Welcome into the both of you as well then, 50 on top, at 1150 I have, and is it another 50 on top for you, sir? 1.2, good bid, good strategy then, at 1.2. Simple, clear retort then at 1.2. 1.25, there we go, at 1,250,000 at $1.25 million. Now, 1.3 is the next rung up the ladder, what do we say? It's just money at the end of the day. At 1.25, they've got their nose in front, 1.3, good bid. First then, at 1.3, and it's here. Twice, at 1.3. For a slice of paradise, a slice of history. Third,
1.325.
1.325, okay, cuts me in half, and that's fine. There's plenty of height here that I can work with at 1,325,000. Puts 25 on top. So do you stick in the 50s? That would be the strategy. Straight to 1,375, I would suggest.
1.35.
1.35, okay, very good. Like for like, stroke for stroke, we're moving in the 25s. At $1,350,000, we're just getting warmed up. It's at 1.35 here.
1.37.
1.36, very good. I'll take the 10 all day long. I'm happy to do the same for you. But at 1.36, he's got his nose back in front. Need to hold that highest bid, of course. Once at 1.360. Twice. Third at 1,360,000.
1.37.
1.37, very good. At 137, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. We're going like for like on those $10,000 rises. At $1,370,000. Once. Twice. Another 5, very good. Okay, cutting me in half time and time again. There'll be none of me left by the end of today. At 1,375,000 over the back. At 1,375 once. So you started this off. Where do we go next? What do we say?
1.38.
138, good bid. Very good. It leaves 1.4 wide open. Perhaps that's the strategy we need to need to work with here. But at 1,380,000 here. Happy to work in the 5s, but I would suggest 1.4 might be the strategy at this point. Another 5, thank you, Kurt. Working hard here. You need some new shoes after this at 1,385,000. Once, twice. At 1,385 here. 3.9, very good. Got to fight for an offering such as this, for a slice of history. At $1,390,000. Kurt is going to need some new shoes. At 1,395,000. I said 1.4, we were going to go there. It's the next rung up the ladder. 1.4, it's at 395 against you. Once, 395. Majestical home. Twice, in Summerfield. Outstanding location, you won't regret it. 1.4, good bid. 1,400,000 here. What?
We have instructions at 1.4. We're selling it.
Instructions, we're selling.
We're selling it.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. 1.4, we sell away. For the want of a better bid or offer, I offer you finality. At 1.4, extra 5, 1,405, playing for keeps now. Sir, you've done all the hard work, surely. Once at 1,405, I'm going to check in with you again. Twice, I'll give you 2 more opportunities to change your mind. Third, and I sell away at 1,405,000 at the back. Another $1,000. What do you say? I'll take 1,000 from you if you like. Could be the best 1,000 you've ever. Good bid. 1,406. Yep. There we go. I've started something now. At 1,407. Another 1,000 if you like. You sure, sir? Haven't got another one like it to sell. At 1,407,000, it's here. Once, twice. No late bids accepted. Appreciate the bidding. No fresh interest in the room at this stage. Kurt, you've done it. We sell, we sell, we sell. It goes third and final time. It is... You sure? Sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought. Congratulations to our owners as well. We'll take a brief time out and I'll pass over to my fellow auctioneer and good friend, Mr. Chris Kennedy.
Of some 15, this offering proudly brought to the market by Caleb Grippian. Caleb, are you all set to go? Lovely to be working alongside you. You've had a wonderful campaign here, of course, in the Kers Road. The property itself, though, known by the postie as 144A Kers Road, Avonside in Christchurch. It is a freehold parcel of land, some 821 square metres on Lot 2, deposited plan 34774, contained, described in Certificate of Title, Volume 14A, Folio 857 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft, so I won't go through those. Possession and settlement date, one of the same, 4th of September 2020, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 25.3, and you bid, you buy on that basis, and cash and unconditional is your bidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just pop you back through this property. Gee, this is a cracker. This is an absolute cracking good home. Its charm and character paints that picture-perfect family living, family home set in a wonderful location. Modern features all with that riverside outlook is just superb, folks. Really good. Room for everybody. Room for you and your family, even perhaps your extended family, or may even well be that wayward teenager as you pop them out into the studio with its own kitchenette and bathroom. We all know what teenagers are like. Yes, there's a late bid, or an early bid, I should say, down there. It is a superb offering, ladies and gentlemen. Make it your office. You could even use this and work from home. It is really just a fabulous, fabulous home. 3 big bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, superb outdoor, indoor flow, and beautiful living out there. A yard to kick a ball around. It really is just wonderful. Combining with family living, this is the absolute complete package. When you see it, buyers, it's time to play. Look for your opening bid.
400.
Beautiful. On the phone, Nicola Craig, $400,000. Stamp your mark on authority, but don't be put off, folks. 430. 430? Beautiful. 30 up on 430's the call. 444. There's the call. 4s, 4s, and 4s. 50 back, he says, with confidence at 450. At 450, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say from here, buyers? At $450,000. One bid, seldom buys, sir. I look for some more competition at 450.
70.
Beautiful. 80. Yell at me. 500,000. Yes, $500,000 the bid. 510. 2 in the race at this stage. Haven't heard much from you lately, Nick. At 510 the call. $510,000. What are we saying from here, buyers? At 510. Once. Twice. It's against you now.
523.
Beautiful. 523. I love these numbers. 25. Back out, he says, with 2. 525's the call. 5 and a quarter bid now, ladies and gentlemen, at $525,000. Fight fire with fire at 525.
531.
531. 35. He's back with 4. Not getting rid of him that easy, sir. At 535. Sorry?
38.
38. There you go. 38. 40's the call. Don't be put off by this. 538 the money now, ladies and gentlemen. Once, twice, quickly. It's against you, sir. It's over here at 538. It's all good, you say? $538,000, ladies and gentlemen. At 538, what are we saying from here, buyers? Looking for instructions at 538. Hold tight, sir, on the window at 538. Haven't forgotten about you or you, Nick, at $538,000. Too late in the day to be shaking your neck. We'll get you a hot dog shortly. 538's the call now. We're selling. Well done. Good luck. Thank you for your instructions at 538. 538. Hold tight, sir. It's against you. It's over here, but I sell at 538. At $538,000. What are we saying, buyers? Once. Don't leave me now. You've been with me all the way. I was just starting to get to know you. Twice at 538. But I play no favourites at $538,000. Once, twice, third. Are you sure you're out? You're out, sir. You're out, Nick, at 538. Are you bidding on that again? No? 538. Yeah, I do that every day. Once, twice, third. Delighted to announce 144 Kers Road. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is gone out. Yes, he says. List with Caleb Griffin and your lady ever had joy. Well done. Thank you. Good luck.
Well, folks, thank you very much for your patience. I bring your attention back to the front, and I bring your attention back to number 142 Fendalton Road in the heart of Fendalton. We paused a little while ago on a bid at $1,860,000. After some discussions with both parties, we've had no increase in the bid, but I'm happy to announce that we're on the market and we're selling at $1,860,000. Unless I see further bidding, I do sell the property. Just get to confirm the bid at 1860. Thank you very much. At $1,860,000, I'll give you
1865.
1865. Very good, and we sell away at 1865. Another 5 on top at $1,865 here. Make no mistake, we sell away for 142 Fendalton Road.
1870.
1870. Very good at 1875. At $1 7/8 of $1 million.
1880.
1880. 85 here at 1885.
1.890.
1890. Very good. At $1,890,000.
1891.
1891.
1895.
Good bid. Puts up 4 on top at 895. Another 4.
1.9.
1.9. Good bid. 1.9 here. I sell away. Playing for the keys, remember.
1.910.
1910. Good bid. Puts up 10 more. 1,910,000. I sell away. Give you 3 opportunities to bid. Once.
911.
Okay, very good. Puts up 1.
1915.
915. Very good. At 1,915,000 here. You call them, I'll count them up all day long. At 1,915,000, sit tight, sir. Once. And I sell. Twice. No more open homes.
92.
92. Very good. 1920.
1925.
25, good bid. 250 here. 1,900,000. 1,925,000. Once, twice. I sell away here. 30, you sure? Appreciate the bidding then. Good luck in your property search. At 1,925,000. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold. Congratulations. Well bid. Well bought. For our underbidders, commiserations. Appreciate the spirited bidding. To our owners, congratulations. We'll be back with you for our last auction very, very shortly at Hollywell Ave in Papanui in just a few moments. Well, folks, I thank you very much for your patience. We now move forward to our last offering number 15, lot number 15, in what has been an exceptional morning in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. Plenty of spirited bidding across those previous 14 properties. We now move forward, as I said, to our last offering of the day, and I welcome in Ash and Shah, Sutherland Todd. Absolute pleasure to be working alongside the both of you once more. A real shining light couple in our Harcourts Gold Papanui office, there's no doubt about that. They've been looking after our beautiful owners at number 26 Hollywell Ave in Papanui. More formally described by the legal fraternity as being 607 generous square metres of that freehold land, being lot 32 on depositive plan 17978, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Ash and Shah will have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the settlement date that's set out for Friday the 6th of November of this year, that's the day that your life gets just a little bit better than it already is. I draw your attention to the list of chattels towards the rear of the agreement in Schedule 2. That remains as circulated, so no surprises there. And I draw your attention finally to those further terms of sale at the rear of the agreement, being clauses 21 through to 24 inclusive. Folks, I remind you lastly that your bidding is of course cash and it is unconditional here this morning. Well, what a cracker of a home that we offer you in Hollywell. I had the privilege of visiting number 26 a couple of weeks ago, and the word that springs to mind here is immaculate. It really is an immaculately presented home. It's just a wonderful place to be. Every piece is just in exactly the right spot here. Tucked towards the end of a no-exit street. That's one of the beauties of this home, is its location. It's a quiet, you're not going to have endless cars coming past you, so anyone with family, kids wanting to do the old-fashioned thing and play out on the road, they'll be pretty safe doing that here. This is a character home. I love it, as I said, tidy throughout, featuring those 3 double bedrooms. There's a sensational open plan living and entertaining space, which easily spills out onto that expansive deck. On a day like today, it would be a magnificent place to be. A real winner come summer, that is for sure. You're going to be nice and warm through the end of this winter period and into next winter as well with that low emission log burner. There's the DVS system plus the gas hot water system as well, which means there'll be no issues there with those long showers in the morning, and the whole family will be kept nice and warm and cosy. Underpinned by the fact that it is in zone for all, some magnificent school zones, Ash and Shah with Peterborough Street School, Heat and Intermediate as well, which I understand both have a habit for turning out child geniuses. So if you've got kids, or if you're thinking about having kids, and you'd like them to be a genius, I'd buy this house alone for the school zones. What do we say? I'm going to open things up on behalf of my owners at $380,000. Under instructions to start at $380 on a bid. At $450, Alan Gunn, good luck to you. Then at $450, Sue, you're keen. $475, keen to bid, and I love it. At $485, puts 10 on top. Alan Gunn and his buyers then at $485. $495, and we'll move in the tens. $500, okay, I'll take the 5 from you, sir. I'm feeling good. At $510 there, and 20, good bid. At $520 here. I got 5.3. What was your bid, ma'am? I got you first.
Yeah, 5.30.
5.30, thank you. At 5.30, and there was another bid over here.
5.35.
5.35, another 5 here. Call out the 5s, high fives to all 4 parties at this stage.
5-4.
Oh, fresh space in the race, 5.40 here. At $540,000 with you. Be encouraged by the interest. Once at $540 here, seated and centred.
5.42.
5.42, it was here. Oh, at the back. Sorry, apologies. At 5.42. At 5.42, I've just got a bit of sun there glaring in off the windscreen. At 5.42, but I got you in the end. You haven't come to bid once, surely. What's the next bid?
545.
545, good bid. At 545,000 here. What's the retort? From here, 550 at the back. Good bid. I salute you at $550,000 for Hollywell. Once at 550 at the back. Twice for the opportunity to own. Third, final time at 550 down the back. What do we say here? What's the retort? Sue, you've gone quiet at the back. I loved your bidding earlier, and I welcome you back in at any stage. But at 550, it's at the back. Might need some instructions from my owners at this stage. At 550, who nudged things north from here? Fantastic character home, immaculate throughout. Yes?
We have instructions to be on the market and selling.
We're selling. Breaking news, happy to sell, folks. Very good. I'll take those instructions, and I think you've all heard it. At 550, we're on the market, and I sell.
552.
552. Puts up 2, might be the best 2 you've ever bid. At 552 piece, offering to the auctioneer at 552 and I sell. Sir, welcome you back in. Ma'am, folks here seated in the back, what do we say? At 552 and I sell. Once, twice, one, very good, 553. Don't want to lose it for $1,000 surely. No more open homes. The blue book's a good read, but it'd be nice not to have to read it. At 553,000, I sell away once, twice. 553 here at the back. 553. Hammer's up and I sell. Won't accept any late bids. Need to know, are you in or are you out? You're out? Good bidding. Appreciate the bidding. Give the room one last opportunity to bid. Guys all done. Appreciate the bidding. Done over the back here. No loose change in the pockets. Permission to sell to them at the back. Very good. It goes, it goes, it goes at 553. Once, twice, third. Final time. It goes, it goes. It is sold down the back. Congratulations. Well bid. Well brought to our underbidders. Commiserations. All the very best in your property search. Folks, that wraps up proceedings here in the gold auction rooms. Get yourself a hot dog on the way out. It's been a hot morning. We'll all need some sustenance and we'll see you next week in the gold.